This is a leading edge D2 that a customer brought to me with hard drive problems, and kind of brings back some nostalgic old school computing memories. It's been upgraded to a 3.5-inch floppy. That's pretty sweet. But I think this is an MFM hard drive. Maybe it's an RLL hard drive. But yeah, this thing is pretty old. I had to find a copy of the BIOS setup program for this vintage computer, because the CMOS on these computers, the BIOS on these computers doesn't have its own setup built into it. You have to boot off of a disk and then run setup from there, which is kind of weird, because if your configuration is hosed, how are you supposed to boot from the disk? But anyways, I got it to boot, and I got it to well, I booted off the A drive, fiddled around with it. You have to kind of really mess with the settings on this to get it to work right, or it's so old that the hard drive configuration, you only had 16 choices of hard drives. The real-time clock on this computer stopped working, so the date and time is kind of stuck to where I set it. But you can see for fixed disk drive C, it's set to type number 6, and you only can pick, like I said, 16 different types. But yeah, this is kind of funky how they had you setting this stuff up. There you go. There's your 15 different types of hard drives. And I just happen to have a book that had the hard drive types in it. And this, I guess, this mini scribe, I think it's a model 8438, had like 615 cylinders, 4 heads, total capacity 31 megabytes. Pretty sweet. So anyways, but for whatever reason I can't actually get it to boot off of the hard drive. I have to have it boot off of a diskette. So here we go. I'm gonna there it goes. You can hear that hard drive. Just gets good. I set it so that it asks you what the date and time is, so we can kind of. There we go. There's the hard drive. That's a pretty loud hard drive. Old school. Anyways, this is a 286. It has Daewoo BIOS, because I guess Daewoo bought leading edge from whoever started it. I forget the guy's name that started leading edge. But yeah, this is a 286, and I think that's the processor right there. Anyways, old school.